Well, first of all, it's Tuesday and I'm drained. I'm exhausted and hoarse. My day usually begins at work at 8:30, and as someone mentioned before, it's like jumping through hoops. I immediately have to turn on several computers, one for the screen, one for me to use. I've been teaching for about 39 years. I'm certified in math and science, but they have me teaching an Avid class this is like teaching, a lot of interruptions, right? And they have me also teaching the lower quartile, 4 classes of that. And I also teach a sheltered class, which is, you have to be bilingual in order to teach it. I don't get paid extra for that. But in other words, I have 3 different preps to do. In the morning, where I want to get prepared for my job and my lessons, usually there are PLC meetings, PD meetings, parent conference meetings. Well, I'm getting called down to the office for something, okay? And I feel like I'm preaching to the choir in one sense, but as you know, throughout the day, I have to be responsible for about 120 students. We only have 3 minutes in between the classes for me to kind of catch my breath. Lunch, forget about it. If you right, and I have to walk all the way to the other side of the campus to have a lunch. And if you go to the bathroom, you're down to 15 minutes. If you make a phone call, forget it. I'm in a situation, well, not me, but the staff is, that we have, in order for the administration to give detention for a student, they expect us teachers to give 4 phone calls to the parents and hold detention for the kids at least twice before they will deal with it. It's crazy, okay? And so you're only going to hold detention either during lunch or after school. I do mine after school for an hour. Write a referrals. We don't get referrals. I don't know. They say they ran out of it. Okay, no paper trail. I think that's it. Okay, that's kind of zooms us up to, the planning period. Well, we have no money for subs, so we have to volunteer our planning period to cover a class. So I've been working, 7 periods straight today. At the end of the day, when the kids leave at 4 o'clock, I'm sure they want me to mention this, if I didn't get a chance to use the restroom. Then after that, I sit down and I have to do the so-called paperwork. I first have to answer emails, and there's so many of them now. I feel like Lucy in the chocolate factory. The more computers, more stuff. Then I have to fill out detention forms, possibly referrals, IEP forms, call parents, and that easily takes an hour because you have to call about 4 numbers to reach one, and then when you get them, they really want to unload on you. I have to organize and clean the room. The kids leave it a mess half the time. Things have to be fixed on the posters. If I stay after to do lesson plans, that's going to be another hour, and I have like 3 different preps there. But now, according to Mazzano, we have to do scales. If I ever, meet Mrs. Mazzano, I'm going to ask her where she puts her husband on the scale. But anyway, we have to do the scales, and that's another big poster on the computer, and more work. It takes time, and it has to be done daily. In addition to that, we have to do the Common Board curriculum. If you're not familiar with that, that's almost another big preparation, like a lesson plan. And then, as you know, I'm a science teacher, so setting up labs take another hour. They want us to research things. You have to pre-read it. If you go to a website, you have to preview it. That takes another hour. And then they expect us to go to a PTA meeting or a basketball game after that. My days 3 times a week is 13 hours. I start at 8:30. I leave the school at 9:30. Non-stop work. And I'm still not caught up. I haven't even talked about correcting tests, grading homeworks, etc. And the other 2 days, it's about a 10-hour day. The work just never ends. And so that is pretty much my day. I don't bring work home on the weekend, but putting in 13-hour days 3 times a week, I think suffices. Thank you very much.